Cooper's Hawk is what we're chatting about right now. So I have had the opportunity to go there. You have not.
No. And to be honest, I have no desire to go.
I feel like there's excitement around Cooper's Hawk.
Don't know much about it. I feel like it's like a baby boomer place. Nothing against baby boomers.
They're from Midwest, I think, originally like Chicago or Illinois somewhere. And obviously we have a lot of those people out here. So maybe it's something they know about, something comfortable to them. You know, the ambience I think was okay. You walk in and you got this big bar, their wine tasting area. So I think their intentions are for you to actually taste their wine while you wait for your table or before you go up to see the hostess. Almost like just a regular
They're
bar,
not
but
free.
not free. No, maybe you can get a taste of something. Like I think initially they're a winery or a vineyard or something that added on as a restaurant. Kind of cool, different touch. We sat in the bar area, which didn't give me the full experience. I ordered a whiskey or bourbon, and then they give you a bunch of crushed ice and glass. And I think if I'm going to a place like Cooper's Hawk, I want like a cube or a sphere. I'm at an upscale place. I want something like that, and they didn't have that, or they didn't have it at the time. Server wasn't necessarily on point with some of the stuff he was saying on the menu. Did go with something I don't normally do, as a surf and turf with a pork chop and a different type of fish. I can't say it was amazing. It was reasonably priced for what you get. You know, like if you go to bourbon, you're paying for everything individually, right? Like you can't get a sauce without paying for it. You can't get a side. You can't get anything. So your bill adds it very quick. Love it or hate it, it is what it is. Cooper's included 2 sides, I believe. It was a good amount of food. My wife had little steak medallions, and hers looked really good. Pork was a little dry for me. Fish was so flavored. I can't say I'm going to rant and rave about that. It's a decent comparable restaurant, more to like the Keg or Firebirds rather than bourbon. So if you definitely want to go upscale, you're going bourbon. I would have to lean on it being as close to Firebirds as possible, which is interesting because they're right next to each other.
Well, how was the ambiance?
It wasn't baby boomer completely. Sat in the bar area, but I wasn't overwhelmed with the amount of a certain demographic or anything like that. You're paying 25 to 35 a plate, which isn't bad. Drinks are average. I didn't think any specials on the menu.
Would you go the Keg, Cooper's, or Firebird?
I still love the Keg because the Keg's consistent. It's an oldie but a goodie. Never really been a huge fan of Firebirds. Cooper's, falls somewhere in the middle for me. I'd rather go the Keg.
Hey, the Keg is staying strong.
It is.
They're the OG until Buck and Ryder opens. There's not going to be any comp to Buck and Ryder.